Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. Now this is going to be a little bit different version of Minecraft. Normally I am up to do a lot of survival stuff, but I have a lot of stuff going on. I've got a very busy week with a lot of stuff coming up. I got some homework to attend to later today, so I just wanted to do a quick little video, and I was like, what if I don't do survival today? What if I go ahead and try something else? So I'm going to show you a creative world that me and my friend mess around on a lot and just had some overall fun with. Is that the... Oh, yeah. My brother... Okay, so me and my friend found, like, a small little piece of ground here, and we're like, hey, let's start building. So the first thing that I built on this world, well, my friend built that one right there. He built that house, and I built this giant drone in the sky with a garden on top and then kind of a cool lookout. Made some American flags around it because I thought that was dope. But that was like our big thing. That was our beginning thing. I then copied my friend's house, made this little bar thing. I really like it. Me and my brother made the parking lot for it, and these are the handicapped spots. See, we're very considerate people, I think. We have just like the order room, kind of the bars you're at. We got some darts, for throwing. We're gonna clear that hotbar real quick. Got all this sort of stuff. There's all the things that you can pour the stuff out of. I got a nice little pool here with an outside view into the ocean, which I think is really cool. I built that coral shelf. And then I built a little passageway up my little garden, trees. This is the viewing area. We got our fridge, we got the TV, couch, all that stuff. But, like, there's gardens on either side, which I thought was really cool. Here's a little walkway up to my dog's room. He vibes in there with his food and water dish. You come up around. Now this was a while ago, so I thought all this stuff was like really cool. So you got all that stuff. A cool little thing. I'll show you that in a second. My brewing room, kind of, and this is my bedroom. And then we're back outside to another garden type area. Now, it's been a while since I played on this world. It was really fun. So then you can go here. You can dive off and swim over to the coral shelf that I built with a whole lot of sea pickles because it lights up the area. And I wanted to bring like coral because I didn't like all the gravel. I wanted to bring some diversity around here. So I did that. Then let's see. So after we built these houses, we had our first ever building competition. We'll go over the other stuff later. So building competitions a couple of them were held in the ravine. We're not going to go with that one. So the first one we ever really did were kind of houses down here was these two. Now this is my house. It had a lead up from here, and you can go all the way up the ladder. Nice little climb up, and there's vines all around, a smoker, just like a nice outside area. I just really love this. And then you come inside, and there's my aquarium. And we got some chests down here for storage. A slight uprise to my bed and my friend's bed, because I was like, hey, we're going to both, be staying here. So then we have that stuff, the guards. I don't remember if I did anything. I didn't do anything with here, but I thought it was really cool that there was a window to the back area that you kind of clearly see out of. And then here's another area with my music. So I that was kind of my finished product. But then my friend started building his first, and then I built, and I added the idea of an aquarium. So my friend, who obviously did better on the outside, I think, built this aquarium, which actually wraps around to his upstairs area by his beds, which is really cool. And he's got a storage area, crafting table, like, it was pretty cool. And then you go down and let's see. Our first challenge was building on a 10 by 10 square, just a normal house like that you could survive with. So I had a small farm of wheat, some cattle, and you go up to here. And I couldn't wrap around because I didn't have enough room. And then I just got a nice little survival thing. Did I add a crafting table up top, or was that? That's right there. Yeah, but this is just my kind of like nice little survival area that you could obviously survive in. He added some texture with that stuff, but I had the original that thing. We brought some cows and mounds on here. We started on survival, and we had a lot of fun playing. We found this. Well, we started on creative, but then would switch it to survival after we had our houses built. It was just kind of a fun thing to do. And then he had his cattle, his pigs, and he built all this. But the funniest thing was, before he could do this, almost his entire house burnt down, and he had to like really quickly rebuild it. So he did. He outdid himself with that. I really like these. I really like these houses. Like, these were one of my favorite things, because it was like, yeah, build like a house that looks like it belongs up into the side of a cave, and then add like the greenery and stuff, our front lawns and everything. Okay, so after all that, we had several others. I believe the next one was the sky one, but since I'm over here, I'll show you this one. I think Jack definitely beat me. Mine was a thing where you just kind of, it's supported by obsidian, kind of like by the burnt rock, and then you descend down through here, and you're just in a nice little glass bulb. It's got some pictures in it. Like, this is not my proudest one, but I did kind of like how you could see everywhere, and the way it was supported was really nicely. But I couldn't do anything better than scaffolding for the way out, so that was that. My friend, his was a little less practical. You can't quite get in normally. I mean, if you built a tiny staircase here, obviously you could really easily get out. But you kind of dropped down into here, and he just, all of this, like he kind of whooped me on this one. He just outdid it with all this stuff. His little creeper thing and everything. He just did great on it. With his little arm hanging over versus my giant obsidian grab arm thing. He definitely beat me on that one. Alright. Now, the thing we did after the ones in the ravine was the sky challenge. So I'll go with mine first. I kind of like the pattern of me showing mine first and then going to his. So mine, you shoot up through a bubble elevator, which are really nice. Just up right here to the top. And I have my cattle, my sheep. I have a nice little, just complete map of the entire area that we live on. Where's the sky things? I need to renew these maps, I think. But I can't really do it in creative, otherwise I'm just going to break them. So then it was, I believe, 20 by 20. Hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I might have miscounted. I'm guessing it was 20 by 20 was our original plan. And I was like, hey, what if I built a castle? So you come in here, there's just a massive storage area. Why do I have so many things? I don't know. I have like the best things in the game around there. And some nice paintings. But then you walk into here, and it's just a nice little, just a calm, soothing castle in the sky where you can kind of see everything. And you make your way around here. Up into here, you kind of have to open a couple trapdoors, but that's fine. It kind of seals everything off. And this is the bedroom. Just a nice little room. Come up here, and on top of the other one is a garden. So I thought that was a really cool added thing to it. He went with more of a practical, just normal house. He had gardens on both sides, and then these cool kind of corner doors. I never knew that was a thing like that. Coming down this side, he had his barrels, furnaces, nice little armor guy, and then you come upstairs, an enchantment corner, and then I believe the bedroom, yeah. So it's just really cool stuff like that. I find it amazing to do creative tours. I find them really fun. And then after we built this, I believe that was when we did the Modern House Challenge. This was my brother's. He joined our thing and tried to build some stuff. He did a really good job with the centerpiece. And he just kind of did this, but he couldn't really do everything because he's at college doing everything. So he couldn't really do all that stuff. And this was Jack's house. He has an aquarium room right like there. And then up here he has his parrot room. His garden and cattle underneath there. And this, I believe, was the 30 by 30 challenge. 30 by 30 modern house challenge. We added that stuff. He had a bunch of chests, some cool guards and stuff like that. All the way up. And his bedroom right there. This stuff. Enchantment table again. And then a balcony. And then I made... he had to have the golden J. Because I made the diamond K for Kofus. It'd fit better if it was a J. And I couldn't... You can't perfect a K. It's a really hard thing to do to perfect a K. Because it's just... It doesn't work perfectly. So we had that. I built a wide fence on mine. And... Oh, I had to... Okay. A quick explanation. This was originally just a fire pit. Like, you go down here and it's just a nice little campfire. Same thing with over here. I really went with a blue and gray aesthetic on this one. They're pools right now because animals kept going into here, stepping on that, and burning to death. Because there was no water. Because they wouldn't walk around here to the pool. This is the pool, of course. Swim, fun times. Walk up around here to this, and this is the main entrance. Immediately 3 guards, and then all the music discs, including Music Disc 11. Terrifying. Little seating area with some bookshelves behind it. Enchantment area, and then I wanted to make it symmetrical, so it just kind of fit the aesthetic of everything, and it did like that. We'll go to the basement now. So... I tried to make a little gaming thing, but I kind of gave up on it on the end. You kind of sit there and just play the video games. Here's my pool table. I didn't know how to make the pockets, so this is just... I know how to make the pockets. Nope. Ah, gosh dang it. Gosh, okay. So they aren't gonna stick right, I guess. Nah. It looks a little bit better, but if I could get them corners fixed out, it'd be a lot nicer. Alright, and then we have this. It's got the alcohol on the top, the slowness, poison, and weakness. And then on the bottom, we just got our water bottles, our gaming stuff, obviously, you know, our energy drinks. Walk around here to the back. Just a nice garden. Just planted out just the way I wanted it. And then, so this is the man cave. But then we climb up to the top, and we've got my living room. Like, my living area, not my living room. Dinner plates, obviously steak, you know. We aren't going to have none of that weak stuff going around here. You come around here. I made this into a bar, so it's just a little bit taller. But, you know, still manageable. And I filled them all to the brim with all types of foods. My washing area, cookbooks. My enchanted. I wanted to make sure that if I went into survival, there would be like 0% chance of me starving. And I did a pretty good job of securing that. And then we got my stoves. Nice little window out there. Once again, another balcony kind of wrapped around the whole area. I think, yeah, it stops there, but then there's another back balcony I could probably show you guys. Let's check that out real quick. Yeah, and then there's just a nice back balcony that overlooks the sea, which I really like. And then we have my bedroom, which I don't know quite why I did this, but I'm not going to get rid of it because I'm too lazy. Then we've got my 2 guards that live in here, kind of. My chest, full of stuff that I don't need. And then I got my beds. I really went for a gray and blue aesthetic on this one because I just absolutely love the way the modernistic look goes with it. And I just really love this house. There's actually a thing on YouTube where you can build a house just like this and then kind of design it to your liking. So I designed it like we both went on YouTube, found a house to build, and I designed mine like that. And he went with more of that, and then Cutler's Emerald Sea. What else would there be? Oh, okay. So then after we got done with that one, we kind of messed around for a little while. I believe that was like we were getting into late night when we finished those and started doing other things. I'll clear my hotbar real quick. And then I built my fishing shack like this. Now Jack beat me 100%, but I got to show you mine so then you can't judge it. So first of all, we've got these acacia doors just because it's like, oh yeah, beach, you can kind of see through it and all that stuff. We got all our barrels with our best fishing rod, our smoker for our meats, and just kind of books to do it all. You can definitely tell as I went on, I got better with designing stuff. And then we've got a glass roof with a campfire that lets it out in the middle. If it gets too hot, you can sit out back here, but like if you're toasting marshmallows, you can sit right in here. Another music thing with all of them. A nice little garden there for all the bread that I guess I get. And then my things, my crafting table, and then just a nice area overall. And you come out here, step out your way, half step up on the way you make it is you take the campfires and then you put them out with water. And then I have these chests for fishing because I fish right off the dock here into those salmon. And then we got some boats. So these areas I absolutely love because it's just like, you might be able to survive on it. You could probably survive, but it's just an easygoing lifestyle that you would have, and that's something I love. We built a highway, me and my brother did. Just a short little one. We had carts on it, but then they started breaking, started running into animals. This is the map. I believe it's updated. Oh no, those things are yeah, that's my castle house, and then that's Jack's sky house. Yeah, and then we'll go over to Jack's fishing house. Keller tried to make a TV because he got into Minecraft a little bit there, so that's his TV thing. And then we have Jack's house, which I feel it's only appropriate when you walk onto it because otherwise it just does not. It just ain't the same, So you step up onto here. You can kind of sit. You can sit here and fish. I believe that's what it was. He's got that area. I'm not the best at explaining it because he had a better thing. I think this is another fishing area. He had a pet trout, and it's just pet salmon, and it's just stuck on the lead now, so that's cool. Now his living area I absolutely love because it's a half slab up, so like all the stuff. It's still functional, but it just looks like it's a lot more reachable. Like the plants, they aren't up here eye level with you. They're kind of down a little bit. Like everything's kind of got a better place. When you go to sit, you actually would like sit down instead of sitting square. Because like most places it'll be like up to here. So you'd have to sit square with it. But here it's nice. You sit down and you can enjoy your meal. And then here you got to jump up a little bit. And then this is just the area that overlooks it all. Got his beds in here. And it's just amazing overall. A lot of storage area as well. And yeah, that includes all that. I made some beacons around the areas just because, you know, why not? By the time, I don't know what Color was trying to do with this stuff, but he was using chains. I don't know. Oh well. I got a yawn. More American flags, you know. I'm proud of it. The beacons were something I put in right away because I was like, hey, let's have a super powerful beacon so when we go into survival, there's no chance of us dying. It was a mistake because now when I'm in creative, my vision is super out, but jumping over 2 blocks is very convenient. I guess I could give the tour on this house for Jack. So you come up here. He had his animals in there. He's got a horse there. Cooking area, back porch. Like I said, I copied his house and just made it differently. So this is technically the original, you know, the OG, the creator of that. So that was kind of his house. And then we just had some overall fun playing this. The way to get out of this house, I made it so then, what was it? Oh yeah, you have to, hold on, give me a sec. I need a redstone torch and some TNT. And I have my elytra on me. Okay, good. So the thing was that there was no really way to get up into it. So I believe and then you just glide nice and safely over to here. Now I absolutely love that because it's just poof and you're in the air. And then you're not supposed to go up top like I did there. And then there's some nice little gardens. And this is something that I really like because it's like, oh, we're doing research and researching all this stuff in the sky and we can't ever die, you know, like people could live here. Gives a chance for the imposter. I made some really good tools that were just, yeah, super powerful. Super powerful. And then you go over to here, and I added a bunch of stuff that I need for survival. So foods, there's seeds, saplings, a lot of fireworks, and then just common stuff because you never know. I don't know why I made all those maps, but probably for good reason. Yeah, and I made this side for Jack because he wanted cayenne and orange, or something, I believe. And then I did that side. So that was really fun. But like, this is just stuff that I just wanted to show it to you guys because I was like, hey, I don't have a video planned. I've got to do some homework, so why don't I just show you guys something so that I don't have to really plan for it. I can just kind of show it off and be like, hey, here it is. I also made another highway. If I can get there really quick. To another fortress. Yep, right there. And it's a good nether fortress too, so like it's a good nether fortress too. It really connects everything. And that kind of fits the ask of the, oh, there we go. We gotta get back to the overworld, because if I play this sometime again, I doubt I'm ever gonna play this again. It was just something that it's nice to show off before if I ever like stop doing Minecraft and stuff like that. It's something nice to show off before anything dies. So overall, just that's what I like. So I thought this was absolutely fun. The memories kind of flowed back of what we were doing during this time. So it was a lot of fun to do this. I'm gonna have to clear vines sometime. It's fine. I would like think of burning them off, but then again, I feel like I'm gonna burn down everything, so I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I didn't even take my elevator down. So you got the elevator up, you know, you can't go down it, and then just. And the thing is, in survival, you can breathe in these elevators. Just pop out. And I tried to light up a lot of the area so then mobs didn't spawn all that often. But gosh, this is absolutely my favorite thing that I have built on this for sure, because it just fits a specific style, and it isn't that point where it's like, oh, it's too bright, you know, like the glowstone around it, yeah, that's bright, but like it's not too bright to look at, and it's kind of just a calming, peaceful area that you can just kind of walk into, and that's something that I love. And all of these things that we have built are very possible on survival. It just takes a lot of time. So if I felt like it, I could easily rebuild this on survival. But I don't know how much I want to. So we'll see someday if I do more stuff like this, or if I invite you guys into creative, if I invite a bunch of my friends into creative and we do some build battle stuff. Like that would be cool. But this is my creative world that I just felt like showing you guys, and I'm really, really happy of it, and really looks nice. I'm glad that I showed it off before I died. What the heck is this? Oh, is that colors? He got into the Minecraft swing at one point, and he was like really getting into a lot of this stuff, but so. It's kind of cool to see that stuff and everything that works. So, thank you all for watching this video of Minecraft Creative Mode, a step away from the normal, crazy Minecraft survival of chance of death looming around every corner. It's nice to wind back and see what was done. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.